What's good, everybody? Jay Coffee on the vid, and you see we're on WACK100's Instagram, man. And let's break this down. Let's talk about this, guys. You know how we do. New viewers, make sure to sub to the channel, but check it out. You see the post he's got up versus Los Angeles Confidential, which we know is the game's IG handle, versus 50 Cent. I got my side, Uncle Murda. Let's figure this ish out. And then he commented and said, I got him to shake hands and function in the same clubs together twice. Is that a fact? We know Wack likes to. I don't know that we'll just say he's a flat out cap artist, but he's known to exaggerate and embellish. You guys, let me know what you think. With a little help from Uncle Murda and DJ K Slay, yo, he's name dropping like a game verse, right? It just might happen. All respect, 50 Cent. You told me we was good. Let's give them what they want. The game smiles every day. Hashtag bridging the gap. So first off, man, I'm always asking this question, and I'm always curious. You guys let me know. What do you think of the whole versus thing? You know, he's trying to get the game versus 50 Cent versus, and I feel like these checks must be pretty good because all the rappers that we see get involved in this, like they seem pretty interested to do it and they're big on the promo. You know what I mean? Like how we seen 50, or I'm sorry, Busta Rhymes recently go at T.I., but then we know it wasn't even Busta Bus and T.I., but like it was clear Bus was trying to get up in that, in the verses, right? And then, but now we see it's going to be T.I. and Jeezy, and we see the different promo they're doing going back and forth. So these versus checks must be pretty good. But as I always say, it's a strange format, the way they do it. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a good time, but I want to know what you guys think. But if you recall, 50 Cent was trolling T.I. before too. They were supposed to do a versus. So I don't know, man. But I really don't think Fifth would want to want to participate with Game. I don't. I mean, we know they squashed the beef. They're all right. But I don't know, man. Like, what do you guys think? Will they go at each other? Do you think Wack is really the one that squashed the beef? It was kind of crazy when the beef got squashed too, because if you guys remember when Game ran in to Banks in Dubai, right, and they took that picture, 50 was hot. He took to the gram and posted and was like, yo, what about Lodi Mac? You know, rest in peace, Lodi Mac. He wasn't happy about it. He flat out was like, yo, there's more than just rap-ish going on here. Like, blood was shed, lives were lost because of this, you know? And then later, they ended up piecing it up, which is cool, you know? But Game always wanted, it was so crazy, man, because back when that beef was going on, right? Back in the day, back then, I was heavy on those mixtapes, right? And I was riding with Game as a fan in the Game verse 50, Game versus G Unit, Black Wall Street G Unit beef back then. Like I was rocking with the Game. I was getting all those mixtapes, and you know, we seen him go in like that. Then we seen him call for peace. Then we seen him, you know, pull it back, call for peace many, many times over the years. And, you know, the way everyone always calls the Game bipolar, I think that's the main reason why. Like, it was crazy that Game kept doing that. Like, I get it that he wanted to squash the beef. It is what it is, right? But after, like, once or twice where you do that and they're not effing with you, it's just kind of not a good look to keep doing that. Like, it was making them look weird, right? Like, I'm not saying it's, like, believe me, guys, I'm all for peace. I'm all for people squashing beefs and all that. But when, like, 50, like, Game was already knew what time it was after once or twice, and then he kept doing it. People were like, yo, what's up with this bipolarness Game got going on? You know what I mean? But they're cool now. And after they were cool, like, they squashed the beef last year. Game was heavy doing interviews, talking all about it and everything. And that's why I'm predicting we're going to see Game get on the gram and lobby for this too. Maybe. I don't know. He ain't as active on the gram these days. You know what I mean? But let's check out some of the comments going on here. But what do you guys think? Who do you think would win? Do you think they'll do it? Do they like their discographies? You know what I mean? If we're just talking studio albums, not mixtapes, who do you think would take the W? Let's see here. Death by Marty Marr. This would be legendary. Big U says good work. Oh, Kafani was in there, but that's gone now. Yeah, been wanting to see this. Whack Ben 100. Someone says no. Respectfully, Game can't compete. Someone says Game can't compete with 50. That's what I'm saying. Also, 50 won't take that battle because T.I. is a bigger artist and sold more records in the Game, and 50 turned down that battle because he thought T.I. not on his level. So just imagine how he feels about battling someone who he made. Game, biggest singles, have 50 Cent on them. Who? Yo, man, it was so crazy the way, like, like I had been hearing Game on the mixtapes, you know what I mean? A lot of people who because Game was heavy on the mixtape circuit way before like the general public, you know what I mean? Like the not heavy hip hop fans that go in and listen to the mixtapes and all that. You know what I mean? Back then, copping them mixtapes from the corner store or your local CD mixtape hustler. You know what I mean? Um, it was a big time period, like gap between when other like people who just weren't in depth like that found out about Game. You know what I mean? Like they were more around like the Certified Gangsters video time or whatever. But nonetheless, Game was buzzing. You remember that whole thing with Joe Budden, you know what I mean, on the mixtapes and everything. That beef, and Game was doing a lot of beefing and all that. And then they start gearing up for the documentary release, and How We Do drops and all that, and it was like Game and Fifth were making dope music together, and I honestly was like Game's addition to G Unit, you know what I mean, a West Coast, like the way I liked it. I felt like it was a good fit. It was dope musically, and then it was over as quick as it began. Really, you know what I mean. Side note too, do you guys remember G Unit Radio Part 8, The Fifth Element? The one that had the Game flow into the deep cover. It was like I think 200 bars he was going in on Budden on that one too, and Bleak. But yeah, it was over as soon as it began. It was crazy, man. It really was. But I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Will this happen? Do you believe Wack really was the one instrumental in squashing the beef? And you see him tagging Uncle Murda and K Slay. What's up with Uncle Murda these days? I know he's still technically G-Unit, right? Like, I feel like I haven't heard much about Uncle Murda since the yearly wrap-up. Or am I tripping? I don't know. Man, and that flew by. It felt like that yearly wrap-up was like just yesterday. And here we are in November. One more month and it's another yearly wrap up, man. That's wild, man. But anyways, I'm gone, guys. Tap in. Let's talk about it. New viewers, make sure to sub to the channel. It's J Coffee Talk. We cover all the different topics over here. Something for everyone. Subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. And I'm gone.